Hello students, good morning all of you. Today we will discuss chapter number 3 given on page number 22 of your social studies book. So open page number 22 and first of all we will write date and day on the top of page 7th May 2020 and day is Thursday. Name of the chapter is Changes in the Transport System. So in this chapter we will discuss that how our transport system has changed and improved. Let's start. All of you put your finger on the very first line. Today every distance is achievable. Do you know why? It is just because of the improved means of transportation and communications available worldwide. Let's discuss these lines. Today, every distance is achievable. Here, the word achievable means you can go to anywhere in the world easily, and it is possible because of our improved transport system. And you can also communicate with anyone sitting anywhere in the world because of our improved communication system. Now put your finger on. Today the latest supersonic aircrafts can travel around the world within 18 hours. Yes, you all will be happy to know that today's world you can travel around the world in so less time. That's all because of supersonic aircrafts. Students, supersonic aircrafts are aircrafts which has speed greater than sound. Now put your finger here. Means of transport. Okay, let's read. Means of transport provide us facility to travel to various places of our choice. Means of transport has made our life active and mobile. We can meet anyone, either friends or relatives, even if they are at far off places. Transportation of goods from one place to another for sale in local, national and international markets is carried out by various means of transport. There are mainly three means of transport. These are land transport, water transport and air transport. Okay, let's discuss. Students, means of transport has made our life very easy. It has made our life active and mobile. Here, word mobile means we can easily move from one place to another. Transport of goods has also increased sales area. Okay, means of transport are of three types: land transport, water transport, air transport. So first of all, we will read land transport. Okay, put your finger. Land transport includes roads and railways. India has the largest network of roads in the world. The major roads connecting state capitals and important cities in India are called the national highways. So what are national highways? These are the major roads connecting state capitals and important cities in India. Next, road transport. Fast means of transport like cars, buses, scooters and trucks need pakka roads. Such roads are made of stone and coal tar. We have a large network of pakka roads in our country. These roads connect all the important cities. So, as here also mentioned, Pakka roads are made of stone, coal tar and cement, etc. Let's read about various roads, national highways and state highways that are the surface roads. National highways connect state capitals and important cities in India. State highways connect important cities, towns and district headquarters within a state. They serve as a feeder to the national highways. District roads connect the important towns of a district with the district headquarters in the state. Some roads that connect our land borders with the rest of the country are called the border roads. So what are the border roads? The roads which connect our land borders with the rest of the country. The highest road in the world is the Leh-Manali road. It runs from Manali in Himachal Pradesh to Leh in the Ladakh region of Kashmir. Next is rail transport. Railways are an ideal and important means of long distance transportation. In India, the first train steamed off from Mumbai to Thane in 1853. The distance was 34 kilometers. Now we have the largest railway network in Asia and the fourth largest in the world. Crores of passengers use it for going to far off places. So on which rank India Railway Network is in the world? Yes, it's fourth. Next, railways help in carrying heavy and bulky goods. These include coal, minerals, food grains, fertilizers, cement and many other goods. The longest railway route is between Jammu Tawi in the north to Kanyakumari in the south. It can be travelled in less than 2 days. Some trains like the Tejas, Rajdhani and Shatabdi Express run at a very fast speed. Let's discuss the meaning of word bulky is the things which take much space. And here the names of some trains like the Tejas, Rajdhani and Shatabdi Express which run at a very high speed is also listed. Next, metro railway system. Metro rail system is a mode of urban transport which is convenient, fast, comfortable and user friendly. A metro runs within a city. Kolkata has a underground railway called the metro. Its operation began on 24th October 1984. Delhi is the second city in India to have the metro rail. Its operation began on 24th December 2002. The Delhi Metro is the world's 12th largest system. Its total length is 218 km and the number of stations is 164. Now tell me, in which city of India was first metro railway system operated? Yes, right, it's Kolkata. Now, it's a great achievement of India that the Delhi Metro is the world's 12th largest system. So students, today we will end here. So what we have read today? Today we have read all about the land transport. In our next class, we will read about the remaining means of transport. So for now, your homework is reading of page number 22, 23 and 24. All the best. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.